was ninja aliens, there was a flying dog. Morning lovely people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dave Keeffe, this is ABL Reselling. Now I got asked just recently if I had any tips for getting up early for boot sales. Because to be fair, as we all know, it does take a certain degree of discipline. Fortunately, it's something, I was going to say something I find easy, that's complete lies. It's not easy at all. And I don't really have any advice, any tips for getting up early in the morning, but one thing that I will say is living in the UK really helps, because I just imagine that today is nice weather and this is going to be the last decent weather day we're going to have for a while, and I need to pay my mortgage and I do need a kick in the backside to get out of bed of the morning, believe you me, and that normally does the trick. I'm sorry it's not a more magical and mystical bit of advice, but there you go. Off to my regular Wednesday boot sale today, and I have high hopes because I always have. I'm a positive guy. Let's get on the road. Got to this boot sale really early, and I've just realised I haven't brought my battery pack for the GoPro. What an utter idiot. So this is going to be a real short video.
I said it's right under there, and it's going to take a while to get them out.
6 will be alright, won't it?
Yeah, fine.
Let's have a look at your jacket, man.
Come on.
What have you got on it?
20 quid. How much are your boots, Bill?
Did you go 15 on it?
Yeah, I'll take 15.
Top man, thank you. I'm not pinch your anger.
What a black bag for it?
No, I saw I got trolley there. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, go on, you're twisting it.
I've got plenty like that one.
Sound.
There you go.
Sound. Cheers, man, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Morning, mate. What have you got on that?
£5 for that.
£5.
Yeah. It's got no batteries in it,
Okay, yeah.
but I checked it and it does work.
Yeah. Would you go 3 on it?
Sure.
Do you need any more space?
Much obliged.
No, I'm alright, sir.
Nice one, thank you.
Thank you.
What bugs you see? It comes out of our country,
Yeah,
it's their country, and we can buy it cheaper to fetch it back.
Well, I get unbelief over there, 10 pack, €90, about 80 quid in it.
I
Sell it 15.
I fetch a bit back.
Well then, pal.
8 quid, mate. Are you planning to fill your wheelbarrow?
I'm trying to, yeah. It's slow today, though. I don't know what's...
Just, if you don't you see, just tell me, and it's cheap.
Spot on. That's what we like to hear.
What about them? Trim your beard. Fiver. I feel that you're a bit too big for bike, aren't you?
Yeah, just a little bit. Bikes is my trigger word, though. If it had been a motorbike.
Oh, different class, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that alright then?
Yeah,
2
spot
quid.
on that. Thank you very much, sir. I'll come back when you've unloaded some more.
That's it, yeah.
How much are your shoes, boss?
Those have got to be 65 quid, that's the best I can do of them.
65, whoa.
Yeah, they're pretty well brand new.
Yeah.
Those trickers probably a better buy at 30 quid,
Yeah.
and those black ones are 20.
Forgot to press play on the camera. So I just picked up from one guy brand spanking new Apple TV for 20 quid. And the Sonos Playbar for 35 quid. A little bit tatty, but that's a good result. Just as Sod's Law would have it, all the cool stuff happened when my one and only battery died. There was ninja aliens, there was a flying dog, David Beckham turned up on a unicycle juggling kittens. I mean, it was just mayhem. As the thumbnail suggests, today has been a day of wins and fails. Only 9 pickups today, but I did get some absolute bangers and one absolute clanger. Is that the opposite to a banger? Really strange at Fitzwilliam today as well. Everything pointed towards it being a really, really great day. The weather forecast was brilliant. Field conditions were good. Weather yesterday was good as well. People make their loading the car decisions the day before a boot sale as well. But it was a really slow start. The field did fill up, but it was a slow start and there wasn't a massive amount of pickings to be had there. Anyway, enough waffle, Dave. Can you tell I'm just hanging at my arse, really tired. Enough waffle. Let's get into it. Now, I think it's only right that I start this section with the banger and the clanger. As you guys well know by now, I do like to own up to my cock-ups. But this first one wasn't it. This is one of 3 bangers today actually, but this one was the most surprising. If you watch my recent videos, you've seen me pick up Dainese motorcycle gear. I paid just £15 for this jacket. I think it might have been the first pickup of the day as well. I knew it was a safe bet at £15. And I was thinking in my head maybe around the £60 mark flip, but this one is a definite bolo. It's more of a fashion jacket than it is a safety jacket. There's no armour in it, but this jacket is the Dainese Pell. In fact, I'm not entirely sure if it's Pell or Pelly. It's P-E-L-L-E. That's the model. There are no listings for this jacket at the moment in eBay, and there are only 2 sold comps. Don't think these come up very often at all. The 2 that have recently sold have gone for £100 and £185 respectively, and a new one going for north of £200. So I'm clearly very pleasantly surprised. As far as a listing value goes for my purposes, I'm going to split the difference and put a listing value of £150 on it. Because there's no competition at all, I can't see it hanging around long at that. I mean, Dainese is a tremendous brand anyway for motorcycle gear, and I've had obviously really great success very recently selling the brand, but this jacket is just a little bit special. It does have a slight smell of cigarettes, so I'm going to put a bit of effort into remedying that. Dainese as a brand is a bolo, specifically jackets like this. So that's the banger. That's the first banger of the day, the surprising one. And this is the clanger. Apple TV. I thought it was a safe bet. I thought it was a more recent model. It is brand spanking new, so there may be a saving grace with it, but this is one of the original ones. This is a second generation, I believe. Never been used. It's still got all its film on it and all that kind of stuff. I can't find any new comps for this Apple TV. There's plenty of used at around about the £15 mark, but I paid £20 for it. So I'm thinking a listing value of £25 just to get my money back kind of thing, stick my neck out. And like I say, it really is only the fact that it's new that's going to help it command that. The biggest difference is with the older versions, the Gen 2, you can't add apps to them. They're quite restricted compared to the newer models though, so they're not very popular at all. And most TVs these days, most newer TVs, has the same apps that's on the Apple TV anyway, so nobody's going to pay up for something like that. So fingers crossed I get my money back, but that is definitely a stupid mistake. Made doubly more stupid is that I've made this exact cock up in the past. So I have no excuses. Naughty boy Dave, don't do it again. More motorcycle gear, some City boots. City's have been a very good brand to me lately. These boots are in a bit of ropey condition. The toes are scuffed up. There's no damage. And the zips are in good order. The Velcro's in good order, hook and loop should I say. But they are scuffed and they're a little bit tatty looking, which will affect the price. In good order, probably looking at £60 to £70 for these boots. But in the condition they are, a listing value of £40 and I paid £10 for them. Second pair of cycling shoes I've picked up just recently. The brand on these is the Shimano. Model is RP3. Aside from a bit of storage wear, they look brand spanking new. The seller said they're new. I'm not entirely sure if they would originally have come with the plates, but the plates can be sold separately anyway. The they're designed to be replaceable because they wear out quite quickly. In the box with any accessories that may have come with them, you're looking at £40 to £50 listing value, but my listing value is £30 and I paid £7 for them. I haven't picked up any bowls for a while. They kind of went off the boil for me, but these were not to be sniffed at. These are Henselite bowls, probably one of the better brands you can pick up with bowls as well, Henselite. These are size 4. The seller was absolutely adamant that it was 2 sets of 2, but all the comps and my own experience tell a different story. The size 2 are generally sold in sets of 2, but size 4 are sold in sets of 4. The size and the number of balls aren't related, incidentally. He wanted £10 a set, so £20. We settled on £15, and these will have a listing value of £50. Even though I have strongly plugged the benefits of picking up bowls in the past, I will say now more than ever, check comps on them and make sure you've got make sure you're picking up recognized brands and not any old tosh, because the price has come down on the lesser known brands, the weaker brands, so watch out for that. Nice standard pickup for me. Bop It Extreme 2, sold loads and loads and loads of these in the past. Paid £3 for this. Used to be getting about £23 to £25 on them. Now probably looking at £20 including the postage. So listing value I'm going to put on that is £20, and I probably will include the postage, which is very rare for me. Oh, this, when I saw this, my eyes lit up. I am a huge fan of Sonos equipment. I absolutely love it. This Sonos play bar is in a little bit ropey condition. The fabric cover, because of the nature of it, it can get damaged and marked quite easily. Aside from that, and the fact that the end cap is a little bit loose, so that's going to need some attention. Obviously, there's no way I could have tested this. They are quite difficult to test as well. You have to set them up through the app and run them through Wi-Fi, yada yada yada. But the sound quality on them is absolutely phenomenal. Very, very well recognized brand, and they command great returns as well as far as value goes. I paid £30 for this. It's either 30, maybe 35, one of the two. I'll have to check back on the video. And assuming it's working and I can clean it up a little bit, there's nothing I can do about the nicks in the fabric, but assuming it's working, listing value on that's going to be £200. Plenty of comps at that for this model as well. Lovely pair of Vans. Paid £8 for these Vans. They're a suede high top. Pretty good nick actually. Don't need much of TLC. Bit of a suede brush and a baby wipe kind of thing. Still in the original box. The other shoe is present. I'm very tired. I'm so tired. Listing value on those, £30. Generally speaking, you'll find the high tops go for stronger money than the low tops. And finally today, this whopping great huge lump of a thing. I'm going to have to read this off my notes. This is the Yamaha DSP AX863 SE amplifier. It's a natural sound AV amplifier, no less. Cosmetically just needs a bit of a degunge. Another higher ticket item as far as price is concerned. So I paid £30 for this. And again, assuming it's working, listing value £125. Postage is going to be a very important factor in that as well, because it's heavy and it's bloody big. It's going to need some professional packaging. Now I'm going to play a little game with you, and I suppose in a way it's self-flagellation. Yeah, look it up. I had to Google that as well. I'm going to post on my Instagram, which is there, a picture of a GoPro battery. And the first person in the comments of that picture that says, "Don't forget your bloody GoPro batteries next time, Dave," I'll send you a very nice present in the post. Hopefully that little exercise remind me to remember my bloody GoPro batteries. So apologies, it's a short one. Hopefully you found it a little bit entertaining. I know I don't deserve it this time, but if you can hit the thumbs up on this video, I will be eternally grateful. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed, hitting that subscribe button will mean the absolute world to me. Thank you so much indeed for watching this video. I've been Dave Keeffe. You've been amazing. I'll see you in the next one.